A colorful procession there led by the Gambia Police Force musical troupe, all celebrating the achievements of young people. Introduced in the late 79, the Gold Award ceremony continues to be a rolling success over the years. It gives young people the opportunity to undergo rigorous training and skills acquisition.
We in the award scheme would always take every opportunity to sincerely acknowledge this outstanding and remarkable support the award program always enjoys from the President, and given that he has been an awardee himself and also understands significant positive impacts the program can have on the multi-side attitudinal and behavioral change of our young ones.
It is a moment of great fulfillment for the award-winning persons, but equally a time of determination for them to start delivering and imparting their skills to give back to society. The PIA Board of Directors considers this ceremony an important mission.
At PIA, we are a youth organization that creates an enabling environment where young people are mentored through the award program to acquire hands-on relevant skills, entrepreneurship and culturally endowed with required attitudes and knowledge, ready to engage in national development. This is very important because when you look at the population of the youth today, if we don't get them into the right frame of mind, the future of Gambia will be compromised.
The message for active youth participation in nation building, according to officials, has sunken across all spectrums of society as government continues to create the enabling environment for the youth to thrive.
The President International Award is fulfilling that responsibility in molding our young men and women into becoming disciplined, patriotic, skilled, independent, and hard-working citizens of our country. The award program, as you have heard, fulfills this mandate through a fundamental philosophy, which is to have a degree of fitness, physical fitness, love and care for one another, volunteerism and community service, a sense of responsibility that one needs to contribute positively to the overall development of oneself first and the environment that one resides in.
Of course, what I see in front of me on the left-hand side is manifestation of exactly the nature of the productivity of the youth of this country by their involvement in skills. Developing the young generation for genuine participation and their meaningful contribution to national development, of course, it's a prerequisite to a prosperous nation, seeing that the reality is that the youth of any country are the cream, they are also the hope, and indeed the ingredients for its development.
The nature of the productivity of these award winners could be amply demonstrated through some of these products and materials of their own artwork.
PIA aims to create a world where young people can reach their full potential, whatever the circumstances are.
The take-home message for the award winners and a host of other young people is to take advantage of the opportunities created by government and harness them well.
Receiving this award means you have acquired all the necessary skills and knowledge, which will enable you to use your God-given discovered talents and potentials that will enable you to face challenges of everyday life. I'm not saying that you have everything. Knowledge is continuous. You go back there in society, you even learn more. So be ready to learn, be ready to listen, be ready to consult, so that you can increase your awareness and knowledge. Be prepared to continue working hard for your personal and national development, and for your communities and indeed societies.
Certificates and medals were later presented to award winners, and this beautifully designed podium to the Vice President and Minister for Women's Affairs. Samuel Ba, GRTS.
A theme of plastic surgeons are in the country to perform reconstructive surgery on people with conditions such as cleft palates, skin bones, tumors, contraction, and keloids. The initiative is a medical humanitarian aid courtesy of the Rotary International and their partners. We have details of the story in this report by Fatou Janembai.
1905, ASB Clinic, a German-based NGO, finds its roots into the Gambia in 2002, focusing mainly on wound dressing, but evolves into a charity organization in 2005 with 5 maternity wards. Their initiative is anchored on helping better the lives of Gambians. As a tradition, the ASB Clinic every year receives medical doctors from Germany. This year's team, headed by Dr. Lee and Dr. Nob from the Rotary Club of Oldenburg, will perform surgical operations on cleft palates, targeting children, skin burns, tumors, contractions, and keloids. For the president of the Fajara Rotary Club, Mian Job, described the partnership between the Rotary Club of Fajara and the Rotary Club of Oldenburg.
The Rotary Club of Fajara and the Rotary Club of Oldenburg come together on a joint initiative to raise funds to sponsor the ASB Clinic on a grant called Medical Humanitarian Aid for the ASB Clinic to help support the clinic, buy new equipment, and then increase the capacity of the clinic and send 3 staff, local staff, Gambians, to Germany to study how to use and operate this equipment.
Asked on their future plans, the president of the Rotary Club of Fajara has this to say.
One of them is to entice people like yourself to come and join the Rotary Club of Fajara and then create awareness about Rotary in the country, build more projects for the benefit of the Gambian people.
According to Dr. Lee, with tumors on the face can make some of the basic routines such as eating, drinking, or even breathing for the individual. He went on to highlight some of the causes of tumors, which includes excessive alcohol consumption and smoking, while describing the different types of tumors.
We have this side, we have a lot of tumor type. We have the squamous cell carcinoma, one of the most common tumors in the oral cavity. We have also, the tumors from the bone tissue. We call it osteosarcoma. And we have also something very special for this area. For example, the fibrous dysplasia. It's one kind of deformity. It's not a real tumor, but it makes the people become ugly,
The experienced surgeon expresses some of the challenges they face as surgeons when performing critical operations, particularly on children.
At first, this is a big challenge for the anesthetist, for the people to give them anesthesia, because this is very, very sensible for anesthesists to give them the general anesthesia, because of the body mass, because of the liquid, and because of all the drugs. They should calculate with the gram how heavy the child they are. And the second one, the young children, they don't have so much blood, and so you must do the operation in a very tiny bit.
According to the members of the team, they have so far treated 60 cases in 5 days and are also planning to do a joint venture with the Rotary Club of Fajara with the goal of improving the infrastructure of the clinic. New equipment that will be used during operations as well as staff training. To be able to perform these kinds of operations, one needs a lot of experience.
We want to send staff members to Germany. The project is, Dr. Lee is doing a lot of work here and a wonderful work, but every year we have more cases. They are really difficult.
Yes.
And
yes.
And to save more lives, we need an upgrade of our medical equipment.
Yes.
That means we need some new equipment and some better equipment to do more operations. And 3 staff members should go to Germany to train on this equipment.
The Rotary Club of Fajara has been in existence for over 12 years and has made numerous contributions to the Gambian society through various initiatives. Among their aims and objectives are to work together to make a positive contribution in their communities and the world at large. Members of the Rotary Club of Fajara and staff were later taking on a conducted tour of the facility. For Grts News, I am Fatoujanembe.
We now take a look back at that story on SG Momodou Sabali and the impressive crowd of APRC supporters, senior government officials, cabinet ministers on Saturday evening gathered in Lamin in